Hello. Welcome back, folks. Good evening. Good day. It's 100 hours in, I just realized. And also a good thing we're using saves and not relying on suspend, because as I loaded it up today, it seems the PlayStation kicked me out of the game to try and get me to sign up to newsletter and notification bullshit. And I was like, nah, and then saw that it had exited the game, and that's a pain in the ass. Thanks, PlayStation. But here we are. Same place, I believe. I believe.
Now let's get.
So we had to go this way now.
I can feel it.
Give me that. A few more coins. Welcome to the slot room. To play a game requires you to match the patterns on the rotating wheels. Yes. We know how slot machines work. Been granted permission to kill every last one of you. Oh yeah. Try it. Feel free. Oh, he is. Okay. Cool. You don't even get boss music.
Let's go.
Crit.
Joker, you missed?
Missed, huh?
Persona! Charge, Johanna!
Oh, there we go then.
That's our
That works out for us.
Beat him up! Johanna doesn't have much help left. I'm okay.
You don't have heals.
What next?
Why not?
Persona!
We can... It's not necessary, but... Save that. We have one kicking around, you know what?
You're mine.
You're mine. Didn't hit.
I'm fired
Oh,
up.
that'll do it.
Quickly.
I'll take it. Ah, yes, this one again.
Pardon me. Okay.
Okay, it's a good one.
Ready for pain? Save room for destruction. Let's end this. Okay, here it comes. Double death blow.
Love it. Take them. Yeah, I do like that one. Need more.
looks like-
Hope there's at least a couple more. Appears as though these interferences are unavoidable. We must be ever vigilant. Why didn't the guests around us react? Probably due to Sai-san's perception of the other people in the courtroom. As she sees it, they only care for their own victory, ignoring the needs of others.
You're right.
It's different from what we saw on the lower floor. Wonder if that trend grows stronger the higher up you go. It's possible. Anyhow, we can now access the slot room. Let's look around. Doubt we'll find a fair fight waiting in the scamming casino. Hold up. Oop. Real quick. I remember this room. That's a lot of slots. Yeah. Expect they're all rigged. Should we deal with the rigging? Yeah, let's start there. Or just generally look around. Higher limit slots in the back. Yeah, if you're gonna rig one, rig the big payout. We'll solve it. We got it. Sweet, sweet slot machine, huh?
See it.
That. Oh, hey. Hey there.
I'll reveal your true form.
Rusty bunny lady.
I have a bad feeling about that one. It's clearly inferior. Don't use bless attacks.
Wind
Try
and
something
nuke.
else.
Persona!
Yeah, you. You're weird, eh?
Ravage them!
2 enemies floor. Not bad, Joker.
Well, this is gonna finish it anyway.
Go ahead.
Alright, on attack. Charge! Nice! We're done here. Let's go. Just like I thought.
No bonus, but that's fine. We'll always get the bonuses on the treasures at least. Which is good. We'll use the Lorraine mementos. I don't know if it'll have the same kind of effect in a palace. We might miss some other fun stuff.
See it.
No shinies. Go. Oh, lasers. We're not going that way then.
Now is not the best time.
No, maybe it's not.
See it.
I see a shadow.
I'll reveal your true
Ahoy.
form.
It looks vicious. We should the enemy is strong.
Fire.
Vicious foe.
Bless.
Attack with
Sigh.
psychokinetic skills.
It's time. Go down!
Knocked him right off his feet. Nice, Joker.
Yeah.
Not done yet. Persona.
Combo.
Panther knocked one down.
Oh, we didn't level up her baton pass though, sadly. Oh, yeah. Still get ranked up. Yeah, rank 1's the lowest.
Punish you. Everyone's
Oh, I can't resist. Again? Sure.
Pardon me.
Alright, really wants us to see this a lot. Got it. We'll skip it the next time, but we'll let it play once more.
Noir, leave it to me. Ready, set. Double death blow. How was that? That was a fancy KO.
You're not actually KO'd though.
Vicious foe. Attack with psychokinetic skills.
Where's my size stuff?
This should do. That's one.
That'll do.
Go, Queen, go! They're done for! Fist of justice!
Perfect.
Now I'm even more charming.
Yeah, if you say so, Mona. Hey, Fly, what up, dude?
Okay.
Do anything interesting today?
Bored now. Go find a strong enemy.
I spent most of my time helping the building maintenance guy
Shadow ahead.
to
Take caution.
set up a plasterboard wall.
I can feel it.
It's different at least. Gotta
Show
work
me your
out.
true form.
Take that the advantage.
Damage off that is just never really worth it. Of course, if the creature's weak
Weak
to it,
against nuclear attacks.
Can I grab you?
Oh, cute. It's happy.
Have
Look
some
so fun when
fun.
you talk to that one.
Okay, I appreciate these tips. Do not worry, you get in trouble in those groups. If those groups hear what you're doing to me. It's for love. That intriguing. Hey human, you look really young. You're still at an age when you depend on others, huh? You go back to your mother's arms. You need to take that now. But I'm not sleepy. You're kind of hoping you take naps so me not get killed. Looks like me not getting out of this one. You understand you better. Hope you be satisfied. No, I'm not satisfied with that. Fuck you.
We all did great, huh? Okay.
Don't even care what item that was.
Okay.
Was it an item or did he just shit in my lap? Oh, hi. I feel like he's on a winning streak, then lose big. It's all rigged. In case you hadn't caught on, it's all rigged. Yeah, anyway.
Oh? Joker.
Is it down there? Let's do the way that doesn't require jumping down first. That doesn't help. That probably helps.
Treasure chest.
I mean, that's good. This is all good. Unlock some kind of shortcut. Look the other way first. No, let's look this way. Down, huh? Oh. Okay. Well, that's the thing. Good to know. Although I guess this door was locked, so we couldn't have come that way anyway.
Something.
Alright. Still got in here.
Hey.
Terminal, mess with it, figure out what they're doing. It's on standby. Gonna have to activate it remotely from a main terminal.
I see.
Alright. Big main computer. Remember, this is a thing. Yep. I agree.
Oh, you can use your grappling hook here.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, but it's over there. It's not helpful. Yeah, it's just not.
We're in range.
Show me your true form.
What the?
Now's our chance. Her skills will work.
Let's go.
Oh, I guess it's me then.
Magatsu Izanagi.
Mandala.
Proper punishment.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Expensive, but efficient.
Do it.
We've got the SP heals. Let's be efficient. Time for an oppressive playthrough. Let's not let them do shit if we can help it.
All right.
Just burn through some of these SP items we've been storing up. Nothing hidden down here, no. What's that?
I can feel it.
We've spotted a will seed. Let's appropriate it.
And that. Interesting. Please be the second one. Is it green then blue? Is it always the same order? I can't remember.
That's our second will seed. This is going rather well.
You condescending prick.
Focus.
Looks like the second. Looks like it opens a way back around. Don't want to do that. Just for these. No, that'll be like... I don't know. What is it? Don't want to be unable to get back up though. Well, I mean, you will. It'll just be a long way around.
It's somewhere.
Oh, I don't even have a proper way back. Okay. Fair enough. In for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, it open. Look at all these freaking machines. Must be the main hall. That one back there is huge. Gotta check it out. One play, 5,000 coins.
Focus.
Keep forgetting it's the dungeon too.
Joker.
Giant slot machine. Yeah.
Come
Okay.
on, man.
Cost 5k. We have 5k. Bar gets you 10k. 777 gives you 50. That's all we need. High risk, high reward.
have a
So
moment?
let's rig it. Use this somehow. We'll need to stop their cheating first. Well, no, we don't stop it. We just make it work for us. Terminal back behind it. Try looking there. Okay. Which is up above, which is, you know, where I was going. And I,
Show me
okay.
your true form.
Watch out! That one's we're the better fighters. It's clearly inferior.
Fire, wind.
Wind attacks. Whoa! He did that with style. Persona! Dance, Carmen! Panther knocked one down. Looking good. Get ready.
Yeah. You got gunshot left? You used them right.
Go get 'em. On to the next. Knock them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Come.
I still didn't have regular Gary right.
Easy-goosey.
Pain in the ass.
Ravage them.
Oh, well.
Away!
Goddamn splodies.
We all did great, huh? Good work, everyone.
Stopping me getting my bonuses.
A decisive.
Yoink. Nothing up there. Thought I... What am I saying? There's obviously something there. Access all the slots in the area. Get at him, Futaba. I swear I keep turning the auto off, and then it keeps coming back on. It's weird. Going really hard on the whole cheating angle. We wouldn't have won anything. Can you disable it? Not from here. Multiple different colored control panels throughout the area. Out of those, I'll need the red and green. Alright, red and green control panels. Predict where they might be. One's near the entrance. Comlink ran all the way out there. Others should be in the staff-only area somewhere. Entrance and staff area. Blue and green, right? Red and green. I already immediately forgot. Alright. I should let him swing for me and got the counter ambush.
Weak against nuclear attacks.
Oh, that's right.
Go down.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Let's go.
Get it. Oh wait, I don't need to weaken you first. I should have just bargained.
Persona! Charge, Johan!
Oh well.
That's our queen. Freeze.
And it's like Pokemon and it helps.
Oh, cute. It's happy. Have some fun when you talk to that one.
Why you come here? For a treasure hunt. Damn, okay. That's something you lost and you not know how important it was until after it gone. My pal who switched schools. Oh. Okay. When you die now.
Joker, you're vulnerable. Quick, use your special attack. Eyes up, punish you.
Alright, we really do it.
It's showtime. Double death blow. We all did great. Okay, let's move on.
I guess I'm going to talk about girls. That's their idea of fun. I don't know.
Okay.
I guess the tips aren't that helpful either. I was trying to grab the corner, but okay.
That one's dangerous. We're the better fighters. Use fire's not gonna work.
Let's go.
Aggravating for such a weak enemy.
Doesn't work on them. I don't want to use it really.
Hold on.
There we go.
Knock them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Up to you.
Not done yet.
Hi. They die.
No time to waste.
Phantom bombers.
Move on.
And before that's actually somebody who's done a real bombing at their radius. I don't know. Anyway. Risky title to throw in a video game. Ten. See, if the others were lower, I'd use a sun tomato. Maybe that next time. Got those curries too. Okay.
Show me your true
Long
form.
range ambush. Perfect.
Not
Got
bad.
the advantage. Don't rush this.
Persona!
This is dumb though.
Fine.
Nice! Joker took one out! Not that yet! Persona!
And done. Oh no.
Amazing, Panther. Freeze. Let's get
Well, one wasn't an explodey. I thought it was.
all out attack! How's that?
Okay.
I felt the difference in strength in that fight.
Give me that. Whoops. This way? This way. No, this is the way we came. Fuck. Oh, door was right there. I don't remember this. Well, I guess we dropped him from up there, right?
Show me your true form.
Show me your moves.
Now's our chance!
Let's
Beat 'em
go.
up!
You're mine.
Persona! That's our queen! Don't move!
Try again.
It's happy. If you tell a joke, they might play along.
Me really hungry. Me want something to eat. Want to order something? We still have to wait though, right? If we're only 30 minutes in human time, then we can wait. We know humans take joy in raising descendants, the future generation. So you give them much thought. What if you go to a place where you could die at any moment? I don't want kids. You're not as significant of. You not say anything. You're not sure why, but you seem like stranger to me. Not seem like stranger to me. I tell you, that's new as well. Oosh.
Your power's incredible, Joker!
Now we can nuke every other one we find.
Okay.
Game says hint hint. Is this the one I just didn't open? I guess so.
Show me your true form.
Yeah, it is. I went the other way. Okay.
The enemy is weak against ice. Ice attacks are out. They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
Persona. Go down.
Woo! Nice attack! I was gonna hit it!
Yes, do it.
I'll knock some sense into that! That's one down!
Good punch.
Clean go!
You're not locked out.
Ice attacks. Try something else.
That didn't knock you down.
Use bless attacks. Try something
Fine,
else.
fine, fine.
One enemy defeated. Go get him, Queen. Persona.
What a pain in the ass.
One down. Go, don't move. All out attack. Done and done.
Check out this new skill.
Severe to one foe. Places that then pretty obviously, right? It does hit real hard.
That easy, huh? I
It
can
is
tell by
nice
your
to have a
face.
heavy hitter.
A treasure chest. There must be something good in.
Joink.
Ah,
It is. Never thought it'd be tucked here. Hey, beautiful. Found it by accident. It's disabled. Need to find the red one. That's probably the one at the entrance, right? What if we go back that way?
It's somewhere.
oh,
Like food colors, red and green. What? What is your deal? Okay, can do that now. Go back to the entrance.
Show me your true form.
Bang, bang, bang. Kind of stop caring after a point. Doesn't do enough to make a difference.
clearly inferior.
It's a novel though.
Two enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
Fire rate.
Weak
Nuke.
against ice. Don't worry. You're strong. Go. I'll try. On to the next. Use my persona. Charge, Johanna.
Wow, okay.
I'm glad we won. Okay, let's move on.
Never mind then.
All right.
They were nothing.
They were. That it?
All right.
There we go. Hold on. What now?
How about this?
Can you change it to tamper with the average win percentage for the slot machines? Take advantage, just like we did with the dice. Let's rig the giant slot machine and take it all. Sounds like fun. Give me a sec. Job done. Disabled all the cheating mechanisms. Giant one's still only on an 8:2 ratio though. There's no guarantee it'll work properly. Does that mean it'll miss 2 times out of 10? That's disconcerting. Should be fine.
Hey,
Nothing the thieves do can ever be truly considered risk-free after all. To succeed, we have no other choice. Sound argument. Let's do it. We already know where we're going. You want to head there now? Yes. I think so. Got him.
Your true form.
Get him. Harry's not going to do much
Advantage.
lately, is
Don't
she?
rush this.
Persona. Not this.
Can I get the technical on all of them?
Weak spot.
Oh, I do have Garudine now. Interesting.
The enemy is weak, but when
Go
there's too
down.
much to it. Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Up to you.
Not that yet. Persona. Dance, Sonic.
She's doing work this dungeon.
Two enemies knocked down.
Her and Makoto.
Nice. Style.
Lots of fire and nuke weakness.
All out attack. How's that?
I expected more bless and curse to try and get me to use a catchy,
That was easy.
but no.
Show
Got
your
him.
true form.
Now's our chance.
Persona!
Easy.
Go down.
Same thing.
Knock them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go ahead.
All right, on to the next. Get ready.
Actually, I guess what Haru has been doing is
He's knocked down. Don't hit
teamwork
him.
attacks, which is nice.
All out attack.
I enjoyed them.
The beautiful rose has thorns.
Team really wants to up my view count on that one right now, though. So,
Leave the noobs and let's go.
them damn noobs.
I can see it.
All right.
All cherries is 5,000, bar is 10,000, 777, 50. Wonder if we'll get it. 20% chance it won't work, and even if we win, it might not be enough. It's a big gamble, are you sure? Leave it to me.
Oh. For real?
Shocked, I tell you. 50,000, huh? You are special. That's fat stacks. It's way too many. Doesn't that sound like a jackpot to you? What? Who got it?
Hey,
No surprise the customers are reacting. We should leave. But what about the coins? They're just for show. The actual coin total has already been added to our card. Wonder if we'll be able to use that slot machine again. You wish to win more? I'm sure we have enough.
yes.
More is always better than less. Then again, I suppose we are already good to go. Right, we have 50. Well, we should have a bit over 50k. 56k-ish. Let's go exchange for a member's card. Let's go. I think I explored all of that, yeah. I did. You. I mean, I've got a bit left over. I'll take those. Worth. Yes. Love it.
Thank goodness.
We've got the card. Let's do our best on the next floor. Hope I was able to contribute in some way. Let's head over. It'd help more if you stopped nagging. Oh, hi.
I can take a rest.
Missed that. I was pressing too hard to try and get in here. Feel pretty safe doing that even.
I should write something.
Down, 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 down. Should I care about fusing right now? I don't think so. $211,000.
Okay.
Money's looking good. Could be better, but it's looking alright. It's good, it's good.
I see.
They're greeting us. Doesn't give off a welcoming vibe though. Alright. Shocker, we gotta fight.
What a clever trick.
We merely followed your rules. It appears both the Sai-san of the real world and that of this world are at their wits' end.
I think our guests will be leaving now.
You're the only one who's gonna be leaving, Black Suit.
Things would have been so much simpler if we could do this from the start.
Oh, hi, final assessor.
Persona.
You know what? Dodging, pretty good.
All right.
Underrated.
Persona!
Big defense,
Okay.
also underrated. I should swap that one to Haru.
Persona!
Do that. Weaken you a little bit.
Persona!
You seem to take a lot of damage, to be honest. Or do I just...
This is a part of me!
Event that. Is it that? Event that. Might be lightning then.
Take that!
It absorbs wind. Nope, won't be lightning, I guess.
And Panther dodges with Persona!
Probably anyway.
Eat this! Persona! How's this?
Ain't that, governor?
Let's go. Mitsuguchi.
I mean, we could try that. Let's try this first. I guess we're just killing it.
We can end this quickly.
Get exploded.
Let's go. Pardon me.
It's killing the boss.
Let's do this.
We'll let it roll.
Huh?
Mini boss, but still.
That's right.
It's a good one, what can I say?
You ready? Always. Watch this. Rest in peace.
They really went in on the value add for Royal, I've got to say. It's nice. All the little extra things around the edges.
Criminal trials are but a gamble to be won, and us prosecutors arrange the gambling table. Hence, losses are unacceptable. We must win, even if it has to be on false charges.
Are you serious, sis? Why won't you answer me? Mako-chan.
Don't think such a petty trick could defeat me. I may have to acknowledge your skills. If you can make it up to the manager's floor, that is.
She thinks the trials which shape the outcomes of people's lives are nothing more than gambles? I wish I didn't have to hear that from Sai-san herself.
Sis is completely distorted. We have to stop her quickly.
Let's save her together.
We all feel the same way. There's no time to waste. She mentioned something about a manager's floor, right? Let's try heading up there. We'll change Nijima-san's heart for sure. So that means...
Out of the way.
Beyond this point is the high limit floor. Do you have a reservation?
I said out of the way!
We shouldn't cause a scene.
Do you have a reservation?
It seems there is
What up,
some kind
Yeti?
of requirement we must meet before we can access this high-limit floor.
Even though we got the coins?
It must be related to my sister's cognition in some way.
Do we have to go out?
I can't imagine how, though.
Her cognition. Essentially, Sai-san needs to think of us as being allowed to enter, correct? Huh. Well, this casino is the courthouse in
She
reality.
needs to see us in the casino, in the
floor
courthouse.
must be a place only authorized personnel are given access to. I would say it has to be the courtroom.
You really are an ace detective.
He's come to understand the workings of the cognitive world so quickly.
Well, I was just like that too, right?
No way in hell.
It took you ages to get it, Ryuji.
I just got a different sense of time, that's all.
That aside, how are we going to get into the courtroom? Ryuji, go piss off the police.
Hell no!
We just need to attend a trial. Still, how are we supposed to know which trials my sister will be attending?
Leave that to me. I have some connections that come to mind.
Okay, so yeah,
I'll
this is as
contact
far as
you
I
once
go. I wish I hadn't
manage to
just
arrange a
healed,
time.
refilled
We
SP
should
so
return
much.
to the real world for today, though. Well, see you all at the courtroom.
Wait,
Let us
Okay.
leave it at that then.
not yet.
I will accompany you.
You don't have to stay with me. I did refill a bit, not loads. It's probably fine to leave. All of those other places I passed. Do a couple more fights. And then we'll go back. I don't know. Or just say fuck it. Could just say fuck it. Final will see still unavailable. Must be past that point. Yeah, okay. What's her? What's her? Yeah. I've got the first two. I assume the third's just on that next floor. So I need to change the cognition. So we can go and I guess we fuse real quick. Take
We can
advantage
take a
of the red room. I don't know. Ugh.
Do you need something?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your
Alarm
body
time!
and
Prepare
soul.
for the This is an alarm fusion.
Not super helpful. None of them really even close to my level. Would be very expensive. Ganesha, but... Oh, we could do actually. Yeah. Sun as well is a big bonus off that.
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona. Choose which skills to inherit.
Oh, I'm going to put the wind on you. Why
This
not?
can bestow an extraordinary... Well, well.
Let's go. Which ones are going to get targeted? Do it solo. Does a unique thing actually happen there? The newly born percentage, yeah. That's fine. Those two can upgrade or change. Revolution, Garula. Oh, never mind. I don't know. I don't know. Don't care about that. Boosh. Barong.
You okay with this?
Not excited about that though. Figure eight's nice, but yeah. I'll think about it.
You're stopping? Finished already?
What?
Actually,
There is an alarm.
Always strive for more.
not worth, is it?
Done
Not
already?
worth.
Done already? What? Excuse me?
No, sorry, my bad. Fine, I kind of refilled my SP, but we'll go. Whatever.
Then
Wait, just in case.
let's get out and explore.
Let's do it.
Then Joker. Do you have a minute?
Okay. Well, we got all of that.
Ah, you're back.
Seems Sai is participating in a trial tomorrow. Convenient. I'm surprised she's taking part in court at a time like this. She must be busy with the Phantom Thieves investigation as well. She is a public prosecutor after all. That's gotta be tough. She may be our enemy, but I do sympathize with her in this regard. Our enemy? Oh, my apologies. That's not quite what I meant. It's okay, you were just telling the truth. Anyway, we'll need to act tomorrow, right? Thanks for letting us know. You're most welcome. At any rate, let us meet on site after school tomorrow.
We really can't fail this time. Let's go about this carefully.
Yes,
After we
good
go to the
screen.
courtroom tomorrow, we should head straight into the palace.
If it wasn't, like, detrimental to other things, it'd be hilarious to do mementos all in one go at the end. Then you leave and it just does every single point in mementos. Right, I should get a massage.
Hey!
Does this even cost us money? Doesn't, does it?
Well, does it feel good? Master! Oh! See you later.
Who's around? Sojiro. Sojiro or Chihaya. 7 6. Wait, who's do I have the things for thinking about it? Hierro, Fortune. I guess we're off to see her. Although, first... She is a very nice teacher. We appreciate Kawakami. But we don't go sleeping with her.
Yo. Okay.
No, no, no.
You should be grateful.
Bad teacher. I don't have the persona for Sojiro, otherwise I would.
Alright. Alright, which one?
Just double check I haven't gotten.
Come again.
Actually, I could get a thing for Sojiro. Fuck it, let's hang with Sojiro. We'll do it. What was I going to check? We haven't randomly acquired better stuff. No.
What's up? Yo. Okay. Sounds good.
Give me a defense bonus.
You like it? You ever wonder what camouflage fashion is all about? Are those people trying to... Alright.
We get a special gun thing for her.
Which one?
Still one round.
Got a new model in that's really hard to get a hold of.
It's called the Town Burner. I kind of want it.
That's what you're choosing?
Oh yeah, can't do much about ads unfortunately. Oh my god. I just noticed all the frames we've been dropping. Apologies.
You better not use it to pull a prank. That's a very
Fire
serious
camo.
expression. Take your time and look around.
Do I... Actually, hitting is nice. Doing more damage on hit is also nice.
That one? Good. Okay. Sounds good.
It's very 9 for 30k.
Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains and blast a few rounds. That's what you're choosing? How's that?
Really won't be attacking much, but you know, I just wanted to.
Come again.
Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? I wanted to.
Hey, inmate!
You'd like to read these are the paths you have walked. Is this what you want?
We just got rid of you.
Is this what you want?
Just not that good. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this
This is
persona?
fine.
This is your... You lack patience. Are you finished?
What?
I love the you lack patience if you
It is
mashed your
time,
head.
inmate.
You got time right now? All right then.
We're not going to get a proper encounter either way. Did the thing. We hung out.
Thanks.
Woo.
Class is starting.
Well...
Free time. I guess we use it to make tools.
What's going on?
Study. Yes, that's what we'll do. We won't just make a bazillion skeleton
you wanna
keys.
do?
Actually,
Oh!
we only have one of those.
Yeah!
That's good. Max proficiency paying off.
What do you want to do?
Need the liquid mercury to do that.
Yeah!
Ching. Oh yay. Got a bonus. Ah, didn't raise the level.
Waste of my time.
Yep.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, a little jarring there.
So this is what the courtroom is like.
Just being here causes my body to tense up.
I'm shocked that Nijima-san could think of somewhere this solemn as a casino.
So Makoto's sis is that lady who's overflowing with the aura of a capable woman.
Mm-hmm. By the way, what's this trial about? A politician who decided to make personal use of government funds?
I read about that in a magazine. He went on a vacation with his mistress to some fancy hot springs.
Aren't politicians supposed to be loaded? Why'd he mess with our tax money?
They're all corrupt.
Playing with other people's cash is a total no-go.
This may sound odd, but isn't Nijima-san supposed to be busy with our investigation? Does she really have time to be coming to a trial like this?
Supposedly, she was on this case before being assigned to the Phantom Thieves. Normally, another prosecutor would take her place, but Sai-san can be a bit of a perfectionist.
No.
Hey, how are we gonna get Nijima-san to notice us?
Wave. Stand up
Did
and
you
wave.
tell her we'd be coming?
I don't think she read the message, though.
Do we have a backup plan?
Not exactly, but I'm sure she'll notice us eventually.
What, all 8 of us? Probably. Taking up 2 full rows.
I noticed a lot of students here, but is that a Ketchi-kun? And Makoto? Now that I think about it, there was a message about her coming. That doesn't matter for now.
See? It's It's almost time to begin.
Alright. Nijima can see now that we're allowed in the courtroom. This should let us enter that high limit thingamajig. Let's head over to her palace once the trial's over.
Stay in the bag, damn it!
Get in the bag.
Now then, let's begin the...
I should write something.
Okay, so now... Go there.
Alright.
There's a high limit. Fingers crossed we find the other will seed on this floor. Hopefully. I have faith. So this is what cognitive control looks like. Gonna have a heart attack if you keep getting surprised. Honestly, it's all somewhat hard to believe. There's a counter up ahead. Should we head there first? Suppose there's no issue with us stopping by. Let's say hi then.
I can feel it.
Grab. Welcome to the high limit floor, a proverbial gambling paradise. We'd like to extend a welcome gift.
Yes!
They're giving us coins too. Just 1,000. At least give each person that much, cheapskate. Welcome gift can only be applied once per card. Yeah, one card. This is the map. Thank yous. Show us your prizes. We want to exchange our coins. We do have prizes, but that is unfortunately not one of them.
How do you mean?
How are we supposed to get to the manager's floor? I assure you, there is no need for a card. Please head over there. Sounds sus. Can't proceed unless we check it out. Let's go. Yeah, let's walk into the trap. See up there and shit. Grab all goodies.
I have something.
Get up there. Oh, okay. Could check out the safe room. Tag it.
All right.
Alright, let's go up then. That's what they want. And... scales.
Isn't that...
Scale, or is it a bridge? Could be both. An area over the other side could lead to the manager's floor.
Yes.
We need to lower the bridge. But how? Let us try investigating. Could it be this thing? Also that thing.
Oh.
I should transform more things into weapons. But I guess that's better.
All right.
Shiny. Authenticating. Required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000.
Huh?
Just to cross? Getting clearer, she has no intention of letting us proceed. Don't believe there's any need for pessimism, though.
What?
Think about how much that is. We're desperate just to get our hands on 50k, but we still obtained them in the end. We can succeed if we do that again, then double our total. Suppose this is the high limit floor. There must be a high risk, high return game somewhere. though we'll need to win too. Our first order of business should be to see what kind of games exist on this floor. Sounds like a solid plan. Good job. Cards. Start with cards. House of Darkness. Puzzling labyrinth in the dark. No, we are interested in a fight, Ryuji. Always. You're valuable participants. Participants? The original intent behind the high limit floor is different from others. On this floor, VIPs are encouraged to send substitutes to compete in the games in their place. Consider it like the horses in horse racing, but it seems you have no substitutes. Of course we don't. That should be obvious. Indeed it is. Hence, you will be the vital participants in these games. So, we act for ourselves, yes. You can't be your own substitute, that's just not a substitute. Anyway. Allow me to explain, a straightforward maze lies directly ahead. I suggest you exercise utmost caution within, as the lighting is dimmed quite heavily. Your entry fee is 1,000, but if you manage to reach the goal, you will obtain 10 times that amount. 10k from completing a maze? No wonder they call it the high limit floor, but I doubt it'll be that simple. Let's do it then. Free to head back within the maze or even leave the room if you choose. Please enjoy.
The effect of the cognitive world is weak here. There may be a safe room close by.
Might there be? Really?
Let's do it.
Anyway.
All right.
You're chilling. Shiny shinies. No, no, no. Oh no, it's dark. We've been tricked. Sensing shadows too. Very simple, my ass. If we don't ascertain the layout and placement of enemies, we'll find ourselves in danger. But how do we do that?
Focus.
Anyway.
Show me your true form.
What the?
The advantage. Electricity is its weak point.
It's tough.
Nice. Good to know. On to you.
Ooh, Joker, looking cool.
I just realized I didn't get to use the Chihiya's power for the bonus money today. Rip.
Let's go.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Chill. No.
I'll reveal your
Thank
true
you.
form.
Another one of you.
We're evenly matched here. Just don't let
We never found out what your weakness was.
I'll use my persona.
Did we?
Persona.
No shot. Still missed. I put the accuracy on and everything.
Persona.
If in doubt, jam it out, and then try and just pick them up.
It's happy. If you tell a joke, they might play along.
Care to explain yourself? I hope you have a good reason for this boorish treatment. that would take a while. So I need to explain. Oh, okay. Young people today have poor communication. You're talking to me right here. Are you the exception? I have ulterior motives. I'm not special. That's right.
I understand.
No.
What?
Stop fooling around. Don't move unless you want to get filled with lead. Here, you're staying.
More importantly,
Suppose this real world where you come from must be fairly boring. One more try. Better than here. I've already known this place. I suppose I'll have to take you at your word. There we go. Bit awkward, but we got it. And this is Norn.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Shiny. They've all given up. I see that. Hope nobody finds us and disqualifies us for breaking the rules. Okay, so we're not allowed to use that. Meow. What did I miss? Did I miss it? Oh, dirt. No, this is the way I came. Damn it. Oh? Not opening. Oh, right. That duct excluded. The path here from the entrance was quite direct. Participants are trapped, fall victim to the shadows. They have no intention of letting us proceed either. Oh no, they cheat in. Shocked Pikachu face. Make it to the goal even if we have to use the secret passage. Yep, we found it already. Could have just skipped that step, but alright. Such is life. Que sera.
I have something.
Oh, there's another one there.
I'll reveal your true form.
What the?
Surprise attack? They're weak. Physical attacks won't help here.
Yeah, we already got it. It's done.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Beautiful.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Butane. Cyodine, beautiful.
Alright. Focus.
That was easy.
I assume that won't work. Oh, it does. Oh, then there's many, many options. Okay. There we go. That's the sound I was searching for. Damn it.
What? It might not have a weakness. Maybe try making it sleepy.
What about shock? Didn't work. Damn it.
Shall we? Joker, you're looking cool. All out attack.
Let's just punch, 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 punch. Okay, that's fine. And once more.
Joker, you're looking cool. Beat him up.
Okay.
Futaba hasn't gained any fresh skills for a minute. Yeah, Sparkles. We did go through there, right, and came out there. Okay. And you're... Hey, what? You gonna tell me there's a chest? I got it. I can see clearly now that... Oh, rain is gone.
I'll reveal your true form. Let's go.
Successful. Now just don't lose.
This is still free though. Oh, it's not him.
The opponent's weak.
Oh, repel, huh? What if we just... Why is... Oh, because he swapped to the slow persona. Wow, okay.
Glad we won. Good work, everyone.
Well, we're not getting the bonus now anyway, so that's fine.
Alright. Focus.
That was an easy win.
Are we there?
Show me your
Close.
true form.
We got it. That was sneaky. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, I can just hold it. That's way easier. Wish I'd known that sooner. Nope, no shot.
This is a part of me. You gotta hit them.
Complete miss. Yeah, hit them, Noir. Come on.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. All out attack.
Almost out of this annoying section. Gonna heal. Yep, yep, yep. And crit. That worked out nicely. Close. Really. Stay down, please.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. Beat him up.
More of an RPG. Although I guess there is a Persona beat 'em up now. Strikers, kinda. I need to grab that. It's on PC, right? Strikers already? I think.
Leave the noobs
Feel
and
like
let's
it is.
go.
Where's that go? Secrets? These be secrets? Oh, is that other door not a real door? Okay. Yeah, let's go the other way first. That must be where the sparkly is. Oh. Well, never mind. Eh, whatever.
Focus.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance! Beat him up! Look, there's an enemy that's confused. Give it some psychokinesis.
And we're done. They die even without the bonus.
Let's continue! Just like I thought.
Izanagi pretty strong. Okay, okay.
Okay.
A decisive victory.
Had to try. That looks like an out, which means this one probably isn't.
I have something.
Gotta be right. Beautiful. Hey, did you know there's a chest in here? Yoink! I'm gonna get lost again, aren't I? It's fine.
Who's got the advantage? Don't rush this.
Fine.
Prepare yourself! One down! Go, Queen, go!
It's on repel. Pain in the ass. What a waste. Dead. No damage.
Don't
Huh.
forget this feeling. Good work, everyone.
That was easier than I thought.
What was that voice from? Was that MC? Let's lose that.
All right.
They were nothing.
That was in there. Okay. Unlock that.
It's somewhere.
Okay. Back in. That led there. Oh, right, yeah, duh. So then... This way?
Oh!
We made it. Feels like there's more ahead, though. Is it a mini-boss?
Focus.
Why would you want an already smoked cigar?
Oh!
Kind of gross. Gotta be that way, right?
I can feel it.
What's that way? Okay. Sure, sure, sure.
I can feel
What's
it.
behind door number 1?
I have something.
Oh look, in a fight.
You found it. Oh!
Backloaded on the chest as well. Locked ones anyway, which I suppose that makes sense. Gonna put them anywhere.
Effect of the cognitive world is...
I should write
Is
something.
that oh, darkness goal area, right? Of course it is. The goal after going through the darkness area.
Got it.
Thought it was more sinister than that. How you managed to get here? You're pests. Every time you crush them, they just come crawling back.
What was that?
Excuse me. Hope you're ready. Didn't appreciate the trap. You didn't actually plan on letting us through that at all. You're right. That's how things are meant to be. You're not worthy. Now lie down and lose, please. This isn't easy. Won't happen. Too bad. Seems I have no other option. Oh. Some kind of naga.
I'll use my persona.
Make him a bit real for a minute. Yes, please.
And Panther dodges with grace.
Or reflect even. I like that.
Huh?
And the Buffy. Oh, you're shocked.
Amazing, Panther.
Beautiful. Take advantage of that immediately.
They're done for.
Who needs anything else?
Do it.
All out attack.
Bang, bang, bang. Thank you all. Very, very fortuitous. Still shocked.
Can't run from me.
Oh, body. We'll let it play.
Long right now. It's showtime.
It's a boss. It's a good way to finish a boss.
Great.
Mini boss. But I think this might be 6 times already this stream. In an hour and a half, it's a bit much. A little over 10 minutes between each. $15, right? 15 minutes. Couldn't be so bad that we're not seeing any others.
That's a new skill. Let's try it out.
Good heals. Must have been his plan from the beginning. Considering how things were on the other floors, no surprise this isn't fair. And yet we still got here. Come on, let's go. We'll have to go to another game if we want more coins. Should we go back? I wanted to look around here, but now I might regret that choice. Yeah, I will, won't I? Nope, no regrets. There we go.
I can feel it.
So that's presumably a shortcut then. If it was locked. Or do we just see the floor now?
I have something.
Show me your true form.
Bonus fights.
Now's our chance. Beat him up. Still funny. Wind attack shouldn't be used. Look for something else. Who's this?
You're sleeping, right? Although... absolutely no shotgun. Way to target Haru. Leave her alone. That's kind of fine. Nothing? Alright. It's fine.
Okay.
Need to buy that snooker cue from the sports shop. When we go back.
Show me your true form.
Still got an ambush? Wow. I ran at his face. Bang, bang, bang. Still can't do shit on him though. Well, nothing that's worth doing. Oh. You can get one shot, huh? I mean, essentially still was, but...
Okay. It's somewhere.
That was fast. Oh, I'm getting sleepy with nothing.
We good? We good? We good. Oh, damn it. It's fine.
3 enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
Yeah. Oh, they get a hit. Not even a good one.
Sona, you're mine.
Ooh, Joker. You're looking cool.
Let's go.
Might be worth capturing one. I don't know. Worry about that more in Mementos.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Okay, we're done. Hurry up and move on.
That way. Then this way. Oh wait, can't go through that way.
I have something.
That'll do it. Damn it. Impatient. It's fine.
Enemies. Don't worry though.
You know what?
No big deal. Using this. That's one down. No holding back.
Sure. Oh.
Let's go.
Let's rock.
Not seen it in a minute. We'll let it roll. We're getting some variety now.
That was great.
I love that reference. Ward off the enemy's attack.
You're being a pain in the ass. How did... Balls to you. Don't care.
This right?
Doing it.
Not bad, Noir.
Should I swap in Ryuji? I probably should. Fuck it.
Wasn't that graceful?
Nothing's being weak to Sai.
All right. Level up. All right. It's somewhere.
Meow. There we go.
Show me your true form.
Already should have healed, but it's fine.
Got the advantage. Don't rush this.
There we go.
No, you sure showed me.
Stay there.
Beautiful.
Don't come back.
Maybe Ryuji was the better choice.
Hell yeah! A new move.
And I'm also not against swapping around more often.
All right.
Keeping them all somewhat equipped.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
Armor's the important one, I guess. Everything else after that is a bonus. Got it. Where's the guy we were meant to... No? Is that it? Victory beam. Not buying that for dumbass what's his face. No.
I can feel it.
No, what was I meant to do? Where do we get the 100k?
Focus. It's somewhere.
Oh? Joker.
Could it be?
This is Will Seed. I'll be taking this.
Come here while we're looking pretty good. Getting the feeling this one's going to be a headache. Probably want to be as ready as possible. We are good. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize, this area is off limits. Please take your leave. What's it going to be? Ooh.
Let's do this.
Cool. Looking cool.
Persona!
Let's do that. Take you serious. Bad times for Ryuji. Had to bring him back in, didn't I? Don't like that.
Nice recovery. I'm poised for action.
Save that for when we know what's going on. Not that. Do that though. Move all of them.
Sona.
Do that. Cover my own ass.
Persona!
Why don't we just do that again? Uh-huh. Fire. No. Try it. Oh. Nice. Good time for a crit. Try them shock. Take it. And now, nice and easy.
Let's go.
They're done for.
32k. Love that.
Now I'm even more charming.
Increases evasion and accuracy. That can go.
Hey, look! A new move!
Gun boost. I forget if you get good gun. One shot kills are right there.
I've learned a new ability.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
All right.
Headphones have been uncomfortable today. Less hair not helping, I guess. And there's our final will seed.
The last will seed. Sorry, sis, but I'm taking it.
She's taking it.
Focus.
Must be other stuff too. How'd I get there? Double check there's nothing else.
Focus.
No, that's it. Must be.
Focus.
No, they'll lead to the same place, surely. Yeah. Okay.
Focus.
We must have missed something in here, surely.
I have something.
Show me your true form.
Make these quick.
Who's got the advantage? Don't rush this.
No, we usually can spend. Thank you.
Persona!
No, you sure showed me. All out attack!
Don't come back!
All right. I can feel
I
it.
didn't stand a chance. Bored now. Go find a strong enemy.
Show me your true form.
Quickly, quickly.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
Oh shit, meant to sleep. Alright, you know what? Let's go damage. Or.
Ravage them.
Nope, not that.
Persona!
Good damage though. Interesting play. Didn't work out well for him though.
All right.
Actually, it would have healed in that situation. Oh.
I can see it.
Uh-huh. Don't know if this was worth doing at all. I don't think it was.
I can see it.
Show me your true form.
My true form is... Oh, I don't even know how to describe that, I don't.
No, just don't lose.
Tarangda, but it's like, what?
Persona! Captain Kid!
No, you sure
I really... I mean, it's got knife hands. Make that out. The main. Everything else, no idea.
Okay, I have something.
It looks funky.
No match for me.
I have something. Focus.
I wasn't meant to come back here, was I? Anyone? Where the feck do I go?
I have something.
None of these ways helps.
I have something.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want you to jump me in the back. Although I'm getting close to just saying fuck it on that front.
It's time. Ravage them.
Quite hardy though. Might not kill it. Oh, it did. It did.
Alright, level up.
It's all XP and money though.
Alright.
Extra fights.
A complete victory.
Can I? I did it. Saw my chance, I took it. Don't care, don't care. Got into an ambush. It'll balance out.
Let's go.
Technical. Fuck it.
Whoa, you did that with style.
Didn't go down. Dunzo.
Alright. I can see it.
Are we nearly back out? Alright, must be over the other side then, because I really don't know otherwise. Thought I heard sparkly chest noise.
I can see it.
There's nothing in here. No one to talk to.
I have something.
Unless I just have to go back up here. I don't know. Yeah, not that way. Oh, I thought there was someone useful stood around there. Wait, did we not go to this side yet? I guess not. Eternal fighting ground where the embers of life glow bright. It's you guys. Manager told us about you. What's you here? You're quick to anger. Wonderful. It'd be boring if that wasn't the case. Confirm something, please. Do you have 10,000 coins? Because we did... No, we didn't get 10,000. Did we get 10,000 from the last thing? I don't know. I thought we already had 10k. Maybe not. You've been busy. Here you'll prove your supremacy in a trio of fierce one-on-one battles. And again, this is the pinnacle of our casino, the high limit floor. Normally, VIPs would prepare subs who fight for them. Guests then bet coins on who will win. Real Squid Game vibe. Here too, this shit makes me sick. This entire floor must be like this. Taking little risk for a high return is the optimal business strategy. Yeah, we'll just not be our substitute, right? Didn't need one for the other side. Sure, it's the same here. Register at the counter. grab.
Safe.
Also, I guess next time we get the option, we definitely teleport back. Safe room.
Yes. Looks like we can rest here.
There is an alarm in the Velvet Room, but do we really? Norn, Stone of Scone. That one. We could take a look, I guess. Battle Arena. Okay.
Do you need something?
Pursue rehabilitation with all
There
your
is at one of
body
my
and soul.
favorite is an alarm fusion.
Asterius Picaro.
I see. This is certainly a
That
powerful
looks
persona.
sick. That looks sick. I kind of want it. How
You wish to
much?
fuse an ally beyond your limits.
60k. Tempting. I don't want to do it right now though with the random bullshit changes. I could just say no to it, I
I
guess.
see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
You seek power beyond your limits.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Relentless. Yeah, I'm not going to sit on low HP, so I'm not taking that. And hit a load of weaknesses, maybe?
This should beget a respectable
Wait,
potent power.
just check.
This
Yeah, it's
should
fine.
beget a respectable potent. Now, let us begin.
Maybe one or two of them get boosted. He looks sick. Asterius. Looks so familiar. I can't place him. Burn boost. Do I dare? Keep it. There dines. Lose the ice. Oh, they stack. Do I wanna? I don't think I wanna. Getsu Izanagi Picaro.
You okay with this?
We already had that, right? Yeah. King Frost.
It is neither
Baron.
remarkable nor
I
unremarkable.
don't want it though. Maybe I do. No, we'll stick for now.
Go ahead.
Unless Titania or the Siegfried might be good. Do we get the skills from it? I don't know. We'll find out.
Choose which skills to inherit.
We want magics. This isn't a good choice.
I see. Choose which skills
That
to
might be a
inherit.
better choice. There we go. Oh, I guess we got to get them all.
Expect a modest gift of well.
Oh, we don't get that anyway, do we? Yeah, never mind. Derp. Boo. That's not a great trade.
Well now, a most unexpected turn of events.
I was looking forward to my Titania. Whoops. There we go. All good, all good. Doesn't matter. What a mess. Don't care about you. You're getting swapped out. Let's go back in. Battle floor.
Okay.
I'll just add this.
Let's go.
See it.
More smashies. Smashy, smashy. Joining in?
Okay.
Of course. Teamwork's gonna kick your ass. Now that won't do. It's honest one-on-one battles. Don't tell me. Only one can participate. You'll need to choose someone to act as your rep. Entry fee is 10,000. If you manage to succeed, you'll get 100,000. Which is conveniently what we need.
How about this?
Feels like a trap to me. An amount that high would certainly ensure great danger. Failure to infiltrate this palace will be the end of us. So we don't got a choice. In that case, Joker should do it. We don't know what kind of enemies may appear, so his high level of adaptability will be vital. Leave it to me. I think I've got most things covered and I've got items for the others. That's why Joker's the one doing it. I mean, I understand why. Just be careful, okay? Don't be reckless. Let's go. We saved. Alright. Only you can continue. We'll be cheering from the stands. Good luck. Can't retreat once you enter. Is that alright? Let's go. Plenty of chances to back down. We should be alright. Pretty tough. Immediately the music. Okay. Ooh.
hell? There's two of them.
This isn't one-on-one at all. They're just ignoring the rules right from the beginning.
Shocked, I tell you.
It's time for this hellish trio of battles to begin. Ready?
Got weak to Psy. Hopefully we have Psy. Oh, we can't all out attack though. Forgot about that part.
Weak to psychokinesis. It doesn't look like you can go for its weakness.
Persona!
Can we not?
Go down.
Give us crit.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Give more crit.
Ravage them.
Or don't. And put myself on low HP. Rip.
Joker.
He's trying to crit too. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last. Here I go.
Or am I? Psych.
All right.
I should heal better than that. That also absorbs a hit. And now we're all crit rate up. Okay. That'll do.
Ooh, Joker. You're looking cool.
Persona.
Do I just?
There.
That's pretty good. No crits for you.
Too slow.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
Persona. Not this.
Do it again. Don't need to use that though.
There.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Did that even help at all? It didn't, did it? Whatever. I felt good. What a waste.
Wow, he really can't take a hint. The stupid Phantom Thief has won. You know, that's a little hard to say. I'm just going to call him the Phantom Dweeb from now on.
Uh-huh.
All of you betting on the house, do not fret. The second round of contestants is
Oh, plural,
arriving
huh?
now.
What? There are even more than before.
Shocked.
How cowardly. There's nothing fair or honest about this.
But they're weaker. So it should be alright.
Peanut Gallery. Now it's time to die in this blood-curdling battle.
Do I heal between? Probably not, right?
Let's go. Magatsu Izanagi. You're mine.
Once? Oh, yeah, just gone. Uh-huh. One more, yeah?
Bullshit! Why the hell aren't you dying, you goddamn Phantom Dweeb? I have a bet on this too! There's no way in hell you're getting away with this! Time for our
One.
final contestant!
What in the...
Four, huh?
That's a big one.
Go! Grind his bones to dust! Let the extreme third battle begin!
Okay, we can do this though. I want to say weak to wind. Maybe. Let's
Persona.
do that once more. Absorb whatever he throws out. Okay, this is fine. Thunder Emperor, huh?
Persona.
Yes, you.
Asterius Picaro. Ravage them.
This one's
Not
strong.
that.
Be careful.
Come.
We try and burn.
Go down.
Good damage either way. Thanks for the heal.
Persona.
high counter will help. Let's just play it safe. Too late. Execution style.
Once again, justice prevails.
The payout will be handed over after this. Please wait.
Congratulations! Here's your reward, 100,000 coins.
Oh, shit! That was freaking amazing, Joker!
You were incredible! They never even planned on giving you a fair fight in there.
Yes, I expected that would be the case. Our other trials have been rigged as well, after all.
So you sent Joker in knowing full well the possible dangers?
I simply had faith in his skill. And to be honest, there was no other course of action available. Come now, we should head to the bridge. This shall be our moment to shine.
No teleport? Okay. I'm actually going to buy that sword. Mainly so I can sell it.
Do you have a moment?
Don't waste too much on prizes. Oh, we could go under it. Then we'd be fucked, right? Let's buy that. That's for selling.
I can see it.
Not for you, Akechi.
Authenticating member's card. The required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000 coins.
We got that. Now let us through.
It seems you worked hard to gather that many coins. I never expected you would make it this far. I commend you on your vigorous efforts. However, you will never proceed to the manager's floor ahead. From this moment forward, the number of coins for the bridge will increase to 1 million coins.
What? What? That's not fair! You can't give us an impossible task like that!
Oh, you finally understand? That is the point. Your task will forever be impossible. Hence, I will emerge victorious.
We had only just barely gotten 100,000 coins.
She said she would let us through if we had 1 million coins, yes? In that case, there won't be a problem.
You know how to win that many?
Not exactly. I already have the requisite coins right here.
What? How could that be?
Do you remember what we were told at the very beginning? Essentially, we could borrow as many coins from the casino as we already held on our card.
Well, yes, but...
For example, had we borrowed the max when we had 10,000 coins, we would have ended up with 20,000. And had we then bet on Joker at the Coliseum as a guest, our total would have grown to 460,000.
Yes, but you're speaking purely in hypotheticals. That's not what actually happened.
Correct. On Joker's card. However, that is not the only card in our possession.
You have another card?
That's the Taro Tanaka card I told you to get rid of.
Exactly. Instead of disposing of it, I secretly used it to gather coins and outsmart this system.
460,000 coins! That means we would have over 500,000 if we add all of our coins together!
So what? That's still clearly not close to the required total.
Actually, once my count reached 460,000, I borrowed the maximum amount a second time. After paying back the original 10,000, I was left with 910,000. Adding Joker's total to that brings us to 1,010,000 coins. We can surely cross the bridge now.
Wait, if we borrow all them coins...
Is there a problem? The manager's room lies ahead. We won't need to worry about coins after this. Or did you honestly intend on paying back such a large sum?
Impossible. This can't be!
Crow. It's actually a little frightening how sharp you are.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm glad I was able to contribute to our Phantom Thieves' efforts. Now, we should hurry and let the bridge down before she decides to change the rules once again.
It looks like this is her base of operations. Perhaps her treasure will appear on that
Still got
pedestal.
loads of SP
A lot
left
has
as well.
happened, but we managed to get up here. Miss Manager's days are numbered.
How uncouth of you to simply barge in here. Elegance is necessary for victory as well, you know. I entertained you with all of my games, but it appears you are still far from satisfied. Very well. I've made preparations especially for that possibility. This will be a game of life and death from now on. No matter who I face, I shall not lose.
Sis. Our infiltration route is secure. We need to head back out and send the calling card.
And once the calling card is sent, Sai-san's treasure will appear, correct?
Yeah. Once the target is cognizant of the danger, that cloudy thing will take shape.
I wonder, what will the treasure look like?
That depends on the person. For Kamoshida, it was a medal. Madarame's was a painting, and Kanashiro's was fake money.
Father's was a plastic model.
In other words, the treasure is what marked the beginning of the palace ruler's aspirations.
Could also be what caused their desires to swell.
So what would it
Thinking
be?
about it won't get us anywhere, though. Let's head back and prepare the calling card.
Alright. Curious about the treasure. Speaking of, looks like there's a shape formed in the haziness. Had to guess, I'd say it's a police notebook. Right, your father was... She probably thinks Dad died because the police were using him. That's why she believes justice is meaningless and that there's no point living a subservient life. Dad's death is even the reason she aspired to become a prosecutor and grew so obsessed with winning. She really loved him. Her heart must be exhausted from living in such a fiercely competitive world. Honest beliefs alone are not enough to get you through. Even I understand that pain. So that's exactly why we need to change her heart. Yes, that it is. And now we've ascertained the location of the treasure for that goal. Would you like to return to the entrance? Let's go. So, supposedly we get a bonus if we do it solo, yeah? Let's find out, I guess.
What do you want to do?
There we go.
I see.
Now you've seen how we operate. That's good for us, surely. What could go wrong? Damn. Sub 10%. It's alright. We don't need to be popular, do we? Except that's what was unlocking mementos. Suppose we'll see. How are we supposed to feel safe? Yeah.
Okay.
I would be, but Kawakami can massage us. We finally made it. All that remains is to actually send the calling card. Looks like we'll manage to get it out before that investigation starts going down too. We still don't know anything about the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns though. I wonder if we'll learn something from Nijima-san's shadow. I doubt she's ascertained any relevant clues. I agree, that's why she has the warrant out on the Phantom Thieves after all. Furthermore, the public believes arresting us will solve the case. The public prosecutors won't stop now, they have the weight of the general public on their shoulders. If only we knew who the true culprit was, we wouldn't have to fight Nijima's shadow. Who could it be? Do you think it's someone we know? That's a possibility. True, but there would be no end to the mistrust if we began doubting our peers. Either way, we only have one opportunity to turn the tables. This final calling card shall be my magnum opus. Simply let us know when you're ready.
Hey! What?
Well, does it feel good? Master! Oh! See you later.
Thanks for that. Kawakami. Is Chihaya even there? Oh yeah, it's Devil, right? Let's have a look.
Hey, inmate!
How?
Can we?
Now choose.
Raja Naga. Cerberus.
You okay with this?
Ganesha's alright there.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
That's what we thought, right?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Sure. That and that.
It will receive extraordinary. I see.
Extraordinary power, huh? Power of your clan. Good stabby motion. Don't need. Wait, I wonder. Check. There's Thor. Look familiar much? Didn't have a weakness. Okay, fair enough. Asterius. Regular Asterius. Huh. Right, we want a devil.
Finish, Justine. You read here. This persona, a fee is required.
You again.
This is your pop.
You left done already? What?
It is time, inmate.
do that. Speak to Chihaya if we can. We can. That's even there, which is interesting.
What shall we do?
Let's do that.
Here we go.
Sneezing like a mofo.
What do you think?
Can we hang then?
I'm sorry.
Okay, now we're good there. I'm not going back, but I wish I'd bought the thing from the sports shop before I forgot.
Oh, honey.
Casual hang. Alchemora Foods, that was unexpected, and then your principal commits suicide. Public blames the thieves for both, but something doesn't add up. Maybe you're rubbing off on me. Don't accuse me of that. Can't gather any news because of the chief. Doubts I'm dating a younger guy. Should we try going on an actual date? Any beaches or something? Just kidding. You have some info again, right? Do we go to the beach? Yeah, let's go. Not bad. It's a bit far, but we can make it if we leave now.
Let's go, let's go!
Operation Secret Lovers commence. Wow, the ocean is so pretty. Look, there's a cute little ship over there, and a factory over there. Isn't this just wonderful? Going on a date is so much fun. You're a terrible actress. She loves it. Okay, I know that, damn it. Just play along. Then again, I don't think the chief would come all this way just to spy on me. Well, I told him you're my boyfriend, so I guess I'll use this date as evidence. So come on, act like a boyfriend. But don't forget to keep feeding me the info too. God, what's happened to me? Taking a seaside stroll with one of my informants? I bet my mom would cry if I went back to the country. Make sure she has a good time. Something she can use at work. Aroma machine. You wanted to give this to me? You got some weird taste. Alright. Good enough.
Thanks a bunch.
Sub 9.
By the way,
Do you like hearing your own voice? Have you ever heard a recording of your own voice? Were you surprised? It's unpleasant, because when you hear your voice normally, you hear it through your bones. Voice you hear in a recording that makes you feel uncomfortable is unmistakably your own voice. Has hearing someone's voice over the phone, ever felt strange to you?
do you know the answer?
Do you know why voices sound so different over the phone? Yeah, it's synth. Because it's digitized and then re-analog.
This is it. Well done.
Sound is synth, it's practically not even their voice anymore. To transmit data, cell phones use a certain way of encoding your voice into digital information. When your phone has to use that to reassemble a voice, it can only do so much.
Nice going!
Yeah, we're smart. Didn't have network powers. Doesn't really matter anyway at this point. But we're on a roll. Think you'd be able to tell if you were hearing a computer talking? As long as the tone and intonation match, the listener's brain fills in any other differences. Most of our communication is based on assumptions.
I see.
Yeah, you're just a cat. hand you in at a shelter. No one will ever know. No one will have to hear you talk again. Still not getting this last one with Mariki. Have I missed it? I'm worried. But we're going to do calling card anyway. So, let's clear that out. Go there.
Oh, yeah. All we gotta do now is send the calling card. So, when do you want to send it? The earlier the better, right?
No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
May I ask your reasoning behind
okay.
that idea?
Sai-san is a realist, even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist. Do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
I only say that theoretically, but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act. If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears.
And ensuring we go to the palace on a specific date.
Akechi-kun?
Handy.
Though it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
I forgot this was how they worked it out.
That's only because of my work as a detective. Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card, shall we send it out on the 18th?
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Well, I can't complain about having more time. Make sure you're ready, everyone.
Yes, boss. It's weird that that's there, though. Anyway, what I'm going to do... this is going to be a good place to save. And we'll pick it back up tomorrow, I think. Rather than jumping in and doing some more today. Quite tired. It's been a busy day. But we'll be back on it tomorrow. And hopefully get closer to the end of the month. Maybe by Wednesday we'll be doing her palace. Treasure. Boss fight. We'll try that solo, I guess. At least once. See what that's all about. If it's how doable it is. But yeah, I'm going to jump off then. Have a good one, folks. Thanks for hanging. And I'll see you next time. Bye.